What's up, everybody? Back at it again. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm making a video at night, and I think this is how it's supposed to work. It looks like it's working. It looks like I'm recording. Anyway, let's dive into video, shall we? Because this is a video I've made before, but I'm going to reiterate. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos recently, I said I'm going to reiterate a lot of these videos, redo them, because a lot of this stuff can't be found on YouTube. With the algorithm, you essentially have to see it now with the notification bell or go through my archive of videos. And plus, like 1% of my videos have all been taken down, or maybe close to 2% of my videos have been taken down. Probably even closer to 4% of my videos have been taken down from YouTube. So I don't know which ones at this point. I don't remember which ones all got taken down. I see that I have Coronavirus Part 1 down, but I still have Coronavirus Part 2 up. Go figure, right? And then stupid ones are being taken down for no reason. Anyway, so I'm reiterating a lot of these videos. I'm going to reiterate this one. You are not fucking stuck. You're not stuck. Where you are in life is what you have accepted. I'm going to try to make this one quick because it's straight to the point. I don't like a light beaming on me. It makes it a little more difficult to see. Not really. Actually, not really. It's just kind of annoying. So I'm going to try to make this video quick. You're not stuck. What you accept will inevitably continue. I've told myself I'm going to become a fat truck driver. Guess what? That became my reality. I am now fat. I just took a shower. I'm fucking fat, man. It's sad. From going from what I was to what I am now, it's sad. And I have accepted this. Could I change this? Of course. But this is what I've accepted. This will continue. So I want to talk about that in other aspects in life. Your job. Okay, let's start like this. When I was 20... Okay, I worked at a gas station when I was like 23 years old. I was making $250, $300 a week, full-time after taxes in upstate New York. Full-time, $250, $300 a week. I accepted that. But I remember one day I was sweeping the parking lot outside and I saw someone's pay stub. Now, to you guys, this might not be like, whoa, dude, that's a lot of money, like it was for me. I saw this dude's paycheck and he was making $10 an hour, right? And his pay stub was $400. And I'm like, at the time, I'm like, he's making $150 more than me. This guy's got to be fucking loaded. He can spend another $150 every week. And I was struggling to pay my bills. So I knew that this guy was paying all his bills. Everything was paid for. And he had some extra cash at $10 a fucking hour, right? This guy was making more money than me. Maybe it was $11 an hour or something like that, but it wasn't much money at the time. It's really not good money now. But my point is that I remember seeing that and being like jealous of that, not knowing how to get that. Fast forward 2 more years. I was 25, 26, 27, somewhat 25 or 26, and I'm working at a fast food joint. I worked at this place for 2.5 years, making $7.50 an hour. And I remember struggling to pay my bills. I just have to keep doing this. Now, to explain a little bit of how much I was making, it was under the table, it was tax-free. On a Friday, Saturday night, I would work 12-hour shifts. That was my normal shift, was a 12-hour shift. It was 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. Now, mind you, at a restaurant, just because you close the doors don't mean you walk the fuck out. You still have an hour of cleaning, basically. Sometimes an hour and a half, sometimes I can get it done in half an hour. but generally about an hour. So it would be 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. So 13-hour shift. And I got paid $90 cash. And I remember at the time, my boss always being like, oh, that's good money. And I'm like, it's not fucking good money. I was 25, 26 at the time, making $90, busting my ass on a Friday, Saturday to make $90 fucking dollars. And you don't leave till 5 in the morning. And I remember thinking, I'm barely paying my bills. And I remember this guy coming in. He was probably 45, 50 years old. Not too old, not too young, but about 45, 50. And I remember this guy being like, I only worked 6 hours today. I only made $160. And I remember thinking, when he said that, I was like, you fucking asshole. I'm working double that, and I'm not even getting half of what you're getting paid. And I just remember thinking to myself, you fucking asshole, you don't know how good you have it. But that was my fault, because I've accepted that $7.50 an hour, right? I accepted that, so that would inevitably continue. Now, you might have similar stories of struggling, getting paycheck to paycheck. I have to encourage you guys, you're not stuck. You're not stuck in that dead-end job. You're not stuck paying an outrageous amount of rent. Get the fuck out of there when you can. If you don't see betterment, get the fuck out. If you don't see what you want in your life, if you're not getting what you have put in, if you're not reaping what you sow, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. If someone promises you $80,000 a year, whatever it might be, and you're not seeing that, get the fuck out of there, right? Now, there's tons of variables. Don't 100% apply that to you, but definitely apply the idea of you're not stuck. This isn't it. This might go into your relationships. I've been with this woman for 10 years. We have a child together. I'm stuck because I'm doing the right thing. Now, that may be the case, that you're stuck because you're trying to do the right thing. But that's not where it ends. You might have a child with the person. You might have trying to have your kid raised with a mother and a father, which is fucking fantastic, mind you. So you're doing the right things, but you're not stuck. You might be living paycheck to paycheck because your wife has a certain amount of money that she needs every week. You need a certain amount of money. Your children need a certain amount of money. So you're trying to work, but that rat race will never end. There are other jobs out there, just like my job, of making $7.50 an hour, making $90 in 13-hour shifts, working your ass off on a weekend at a busy fucking restaurant. $90, is that fucking worth it? The answer is no, but it could be for other people, right? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Again, there's a lot of variables here, but the majority of us would agree $7.50 an hour, never getting overtime, because it's under the table, you don't get overtime. $90 for a 13-hour shift of working your ball sack off is not worth it. The majority of us would agree. So what would we do to change that? Well, A, you can't accept it anymore. That's where the answer lies. Non-acceptance of that specific, whatever it might be. Might be your job. Might be whatever it might be. Non-acceptance. That doesn't mean run away. That could be an option. I don't recommend it. In the vast majority of cases, I don't accept that. Running away from your problems. Do not run in the majority of your cases. But fix what's going on. If you are a refugee, my government's all fucked up, whatever it might be, don't just run from the problem. It seems like, generally speaking, the smarter people will run. Whether that's whatever kind of conflict that is. Bullies at work, whatever it might be. The smarter people generally run. And I encourage you, as a smarter person, don't flee your country. Fix your country, because who's going to be left in your country is the lower IQ people willing to tolerate the bullshit, right? So fix your country. Talk to your community. Don't just run. If you're in Venezuela and you are going through the Darien and you're trying to go up through Mexico into the United States for a better life, great that you want a better life. You're smart for trying to have a better life and a better upbringing for your children. I get that. But what's better? Fix your country now, because you're bringing all that pride from your country into another country. If you have that much pride of your country, you don't flee it. If you want to be prideful of your country, you don't flee it. You go and fix that problem. You become the change. You become the hero in your scenario. Be the hero is my ultimate goal of what I'm telling you here. I admire people that do. Good men that stand by and do nothing are not good men. You can be smart and not be a good person. You could be dumb and not be a good person. But standing by and doing nothing or fleeing and running does not make you a good person. Now, you might brainwash yourself to think that, but the truth is, ultimately, you are not a great person. You're fleeing a country because of selfish gain or to help your family, but you are not doing it you're not going about it the right way. You should be fixing your country. Revolution is necessary. Take it from an anarchist. Obviously, I agree with overthrowing your fucking government. I mean, look at the people. The numbers are on the people, not the government. Not everyone works for the government, and if they did, they would be like, yo, I'm not going to accept this. But the point that I'm getting at is, fix where you are. If you're in a bad relationship and you want that relationship to grow, you need to fix it. You don't run from it. And you're not stuck. Oh, I'm in this situation because I love my kid enough to be in this relationship. No. How about you be the light? You start smiling to your spouse. Smile. Don't just be groggy every time she's going to nag me. She's going to do this. She's going to bring this up. Don't be that motherfucker, because that is surrendering to your circumstance. Smile. Just like I said in the last video, vibration is contagious. Be the light. If you are that person that is going to accept by default your surroundings, your environment, your relationships, how they interact with you, and you're going to interact back in similar ways, you are surrendering to that relationship. You need to overcome that. Be the light. Just because there's bad shit going on in your country, in your relationship, at your job, doesn't mean you're stuck. You have the power to change. If you change the way you see things, those things begin to change around you. I've accepted being a fat truck driver, therefore I am. I've accepted being a refugee, therefore I am. I've accepted lower wages, therefore I'm going to continue getting lower wages. When you go for a job interview, and that job interviewer or boss or manager or owner or whoever it is that's interviewing you says to you, we're starting you off at $15 an hour. and you say, okay, that's your fault. But that doesn't mean you're stuck. That could be temporary. That's until, maybe you just get out of jail, like I remember I did. That's why I accepted $7.50 an hour. It's because I just need money. I don't want to be homeless. I need money to pay the bills. So in my eyes, I've accepted lower wages. I accepted that $7.50 an hour. When they told me $7.50 an hour, I went, fuck, I'm going backwards in life. But then I thought about it. Okay, well, it's tax-free. So that's an incentive. Maybe I'm going to get raises down the line. I think I did once when minimum wage went up to $8 an hour. I started getting $8 an hour when I was like 26 or 27. But still, going from $7.50 to $8 an hour, come on, guys. That's not paying the bills. You're not even going to see a fucking difference. Anyway, I don't want this video to get out of hand. But that's the ultimate thing that I'm trying to get in this video. You're not stuck. You can change your situation. You just need to change your mind. If you don't accept something, that thing cannot continue because you won't tolerate it. And we can dive into what the difference between an alpha and a beta is. If you're a product of your environment, you're a beta male. If you're in the hood and everyone's slanging drugs and gangbanging and you surrender to that, you're not an alpha male. If everyone around you, if your father's a post office guy and then his father was a post office guy and then you become a post office guy, now it might be in your genes. I'm not going to say you're a beta on that, but you're probably just falling in line. You just passively accept your situation. You're a beta. That could be momentarily. That could be in the moment. You could be a beta. That could be permanent that you're a beta. You don't want to be a permanent beta. You want to become better. So just like those refugees, again, they are the smarter ones to flee the country, but that does not mean that they're good, because they're not fixing the problem. And in fact, all the good people are leaving not the good people, the smarter people are leaving the country, while the dumber people for sure aren't going to figure out how they change their situation. They're just going to passively accept it. So whatever problems they're fleeing from become a problem that's going to persist. So I want to explain that to you, and this works for all aspects of your life, your relationships, your everything. This works in every detail of your life. If you accept it, it's going to become. I'm a fat fucking truck driver. I accepted that, therefore I am. Could I change it? Can I bring, food that's actually food and not food like products from fast food joints? Sure, of course, 100%. I can do that and then just cook that on the inverter in the truck, right? I could just do that. I could exercise. I could find 10 minutes every single fucking day, like I just did in the shower. Well, right before I took the shower, I did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. 100 squats. And I tend to do that just to get in shape, just to stay in shape a little bit. Could I do that every day? Could I eat better? Yes, I can. But I have accepted being a fat truck driver, therefore I am. The only excuse for your situation is you. Take ownership. Be responsible. And I encourage you to better your existence, because it's going to inevitably better those around you. That's enough for this video. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Hopefully you guys can make, even if one of my videos have changed your life in any sort of positive way, I've done my job. That's why I'm here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, all that shit, please. It actually helps the algorithm a a little bit. I could see some of my videos pop up when you type in Opex. I mean, I have videos that were 100,000 views. That's not by accident. So, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Please, it helps me out, and if I'm helped out, it's going to encourage me to continue making these kind of videos and helping you guys out. Again, let's make this short and sweet. This is Opex. I'm out. See you guys.